Hey guys, it's Tanya, VSG Tanya 2011, and I am your Tuesday vlogger on the Back to Basics WLS channel. Welcome. This week's topic, let's see, is do you find yourself less or more critical of your body after weight loss surgery? And I've been thinking about this, trying to come up with what my answer was going to be, and I'm still not 100% sure, so I guess I'm going to talk it out while I make the video. Let me just say, before weight loss surgery, obviously I knew I was heavy, and I was always trying to make myself look as good as I possibly could. I always had my hair done and makeup done, but I really didn't look in the mirror very much because I didn't want to really see what was there. So, I mean, to a certain extent, I was pretty critical of myself. But I don't think I picked apart many things. I do think that I thought I looked better than what I actually looked like on a day-to-day basis. And it wouldn't be until I looked at pictures that I would think, oh my God, do I really look like that? And I would just think, that must have been a terrible angle. That is not what I look like. So, as critical as I was of myself before weight loss surgery, I also don't think I saw myself for how I really looked, if that makes sense. It's weird. Then, as I lost weight, I lost it very rapidly. I lost most of my weight. I've lost about 110 pounds, and I lost most of that in about the first 6 or 7 months. So the weight loss was really rapid, and I saw a lot of loose skin. And I think with after weight loss surgery, I looked at myself a lot more, and I looked at all the different parts of my body more than what I did before weight loss surgery. Before, I kind of just glanced at the whole and, tried to avoid mirrors when I could. Where after weight loss surgery, I think I became a lot more nitpicky at certain parts of my body, or really all of my body, especially when the skin started to get loose and things started to change. I remember one night I was getting ready to get in the shower, and I was looking at something on my leg, and I noticed the loose skin on my inner thighs, and I had never noticed it before. And then that became my focus for several weeks, is just looking at the loose skin on my inner thighs and at different angles. And what if I held my leg like this? What if I held my leg like that? And I find after weight loss surgery, I nitpick my body a lot. Like, I look at the jiggly skin under my arms. I look at the stomach. And this is the thing, too. Like, okay, my stomach, I've always been critical of my stomach. I had a saggy stomach before I had kids. After I had kids, it just got worse. Since I've had weight loss surgery and lost all this weight, my stomach actually, other than being deflated, it looks basically the same as it did always. It's the same basic shape. It's the same saggy skin. So that part of myself, I think I'm just equally as critical as I was prior to weight loss surgery, because to me it looks very similar to what it did before. I'm more critical of my inner thighs. I'm more critical of my breast, and I'm more critical of my arms than I was prior to weight loss surgery. But I think it's because for the amount of work that I put into this, I expect certain results. And certain things look a lot better. So, like, the tops of my arms and my shoulders are very muscular, and I like that look. Or I'm getting used to it. That's one thing I want to say about this whole thing is, as critical as I became after weight loss surgery and after the rapid weight loss and the changes to my body, as time goes by, I become more accepting to what my body looks like now. I think initially with the loose skin, it was shocking. I didn't know what to expect. I don't know what in my mind I thought I was going to look like. But it was shocking, the way the loose skin. I was expecting it in my stomach completely. I was kind of expecting it on under my arms. I wasn't expecting the inner thighs to look the way they did, and I was not expecting for my breasts to deflate the way they did. Um, so that was really shocking to me, and I still spend a lot of time in the mirror looking at those parts. But as time goes by, that's what I was gonna say. As time goes by, I find that I'm more accepting of how I look now, and not as critical as I was. If you would have asked me, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 months ago, are you going to have plastic surgery? I would say I'm having my arms done, I'm having my inner thighs done, and I'm definitely having my stomach done, and I'm probably going to have some kind of breast lift and implants. Like, I'm just going to have the whole kit and caboodle. Now I'm like, my arms, I'm fine with it. I mean, yeah, they're not perfect, but I don't think that the scar that I have would look any better than the saggy skin that I have. I think um, they would look equally, I don't know. I don't want to say bad because it's not really bad. It's just, they would be equally noticeable, okay? Um, like I said, I was always critical of my stomach. I'm still critical of my stomach. I desperately want plastics on my stomach. My inner thighs, I figure, I'm 38 years old. I'm not going to be going out in mini skirts anymore. So those days are done. I am not worrying about the inner thighs anymore. So I'm not as critical about that. Same thing with the boobs. I'm kind of getting used to not having I was a double D before. Now I'm probably a B at most. And I'm kind of not minding not having the big boobs. It's easier to exercise. It's easier to fit in clothes. So I'm just becoming a little bit more accepting. And, I'm not planning on having any plastics done for about another year. And so I'm wondering as time goes by how much more accepting I'm going to become of my new body and the new shape. And I'm trying to figure out too is if some of my skin issues, is it tightening as time goes by and that's why I'm not as bothered by it, or am I accepting it more and becoming more familiar with my new body that I'm not so critical of it anymore. I don't know. Probably this video is all over the place because it's confusing in my head because I don't know if I'm any more or less critical after weight loss surgery than before. I think I spend more time looking at myself and I spend more time wanting to tweak certain areas where before I just didn't want to look at it. So that's my take on this week's topic. I don't know if it helps anybody, but it's kind of where my brain is at this point in my journey. I'm interested to see the other vloggers' videos, and if anybody wants to make a response video to kind of see, how y'all feel about your bodies now that you've had weight loss surgery. Are you more critical or are you less critical? I have to say, I do like the way I look now. I certainly love the way I look in clothes as compared to how I looked before. So that's a vast improvement. I'm definitely less critical on how I look in my clothes now. I'm really, it's the unclothed look that I'm more critical of. So anyway, y'all, that's my take on this week's topic. Y'all, chime in, comment, and let me know what y'all think about your body since weight loss surgery. Okay? Stay tuned for tomorrow for Janine. No, not Janine. Who's tomorrow? Oh, gosh, I can't remember. I'm sorry. But I'll see y'all back Tuesday for our next topic. Bye, y'all.